So welcome to episode 50. So two of my good mates, Tom and Sol, on the potty. How we going, lads?
Yeah, bloody grouse, mate.
All right. I wouldn't say I'm doing great though, to be honest.
That's fair, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in lockdown or hard lockdown, isolation.
Isolation.
Yeah, our school's got COVID. Anyway, today we have some fun and celebrate 50 episodes. Big milestone, lads. And we might as well start off with hypotheticals as we always do. So, pretty straightforward question for both of you. Do you reckon a teacher or student got coronavirus?
Oh, from what I heard, it was a year 7 student.
Yeah, that's what I think I heard as well. Yeah. I don't know. Year sevens, I thought they were kind of underneath the it was sort of 16 and up who got it, but I don't know.
Nah, it's been proven. I don't know what's going on. It's just this Delta variant.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, my tip is there's more than 2 cases at Mac, 100%.
Oh, yeah. If there's 2, there has to be more. Because of the way the model is, everyone's associating with each other. That's why we're all in lockdown, because all the year levels mix.
Yeah.
For sure. I reckon I've got a suspicion. I reckon the teacher's got it, like the second one, maybe.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah,
an
could
outside
be.
chance.
Could be.
For sure. Alright, let's begin with intros. For those who don't know about Tom and Sol, who were on the podcast episode 5 and 27. So, what were both of your favourite episodes on the potty so far? Can you name a few and some moments in those episodes, maybe?
Love Jack shit.
Yeah, Jack Shields.
Yeah.
My good friend Billy went on the podcast. And I remember she introduced another podcast called the Health Code Daily.
Yeah.
And since that episode, I've listened to that consistently. So that's been pretty big. And also Ryan O'Connor's episode.
So, following on, was there something we covered in your episodes you remember fondly? I know, Sol, we did ours at Princess Park, and Tom, I think ours was in lockdown as well. So, this time last year, talk us through that.
Would have been nearly a year ago, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
The one thing I remember was Brody sniffing herbs.
Oh, this kid. We said Brody and Sol are pretty similar in stature.
Oh, they are.
But I don't think Sol would sniff mixed herbs. That is another story for another day. But yeah.
Oh, you never know.
You never know. What about yourself, Sol? Do you remember anything?
Well, obviously the home of the Mighty Blues, so that was a highlight.
Imagine
True.
What did we talk about? I remember I was feeling really sad because I'd missed out on Nurad. That was.
Did you miss out on Nurad?
Yeah.
It was during the lockdown.
It got cancelled because of lockdown.
Oh shit! I thought you missed the application. I was going to oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Oh, and I remember Australia was playing India in the cricket. We checked the scores. I think Australia won that test.
Oh yeah, it was a close series. Pretty disappointing. I reckon.
Yeah,
I think we should have won one of them, and yeah, Rahane or something got 100 and ruined our chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's take me back to Animal Farm 2019. Obviously, our school production. I reckon we can get one next year up and running. Maybe. Hopefully, we're all in it. Probably not. But anyway. Starting off with Sol, take me through some of the things that went down, your own memories or perspectives from Animal Farm.
Yeah. Well, I remember we'd have to go rehearse on the weekends.
Oh yeah.
Which was pretty rough because I always wanted to sleep in, so I'd end up arriving like half an hour late to every rehearsal.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the best. But then, what do we do? During the production, because we had the practice one where schools would come and watch in the day, and then the night performance would sort of hang around in between. Yeah. And down along the river, it just constantly smelled like weed. It was so bad.
What are you doing in there, soulmate? Jesus.
Oh, it wasn't me.
So sure about
Clarify
that?
that.
No, it wasn't me. But yeah, that was an interesting experience hanging around in Footscray.
I'm from West Footscray, guys.
Yeah, and then we had a couple of incidents with Tom that I reckon we can take up to.
Yeah, expose him right now, mate. Go for it.
Nah, I'm good. Back to you, bro.
So, Tom was
I don't even know what you're gonna
um,
say. That's why I'm nervous.
so that a couple of things happened. So one night time, we were just about to walk on stage, and Tom, me, and Jerry all walked on from the same way. And I can't remember what happened, but then Tom kicks Jerry really hard in the shins, literally as we're walking onto stage. Oh, that was so bad. And then I think a bit later, I just walk into a room, and then Tom just kicks me in the nuts out of nowhere. And then I'm just groaning on the floor. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I can tell you one thing. I've grown up from that moment. I can tell you that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Tom, do you have
Yeah.
anything to add from that?
All I remember is smacking you on the back, Jerry, with my hand. You had like a whole handprint on your back. And I remember getting yelled at by one of the teachers.
Oh, shit. But yeah, it is safe to say you've, I guess, grown up over the past few years. But alright,
Like I was a 2-year-old.
I don't know, mate. But I remember Princess Park went for parkrun. Me, you, and Sol. I think April this year. We're walking back from parkrun. You stacked it on the parkrun. Ran about 1K. Couldn't keep up with us, unfortunately. But
My calf was done, bro.
we're walking past the zoo, and can you explain to me what you were saying, or like what was going on in your
Oh,
head?
no.
Oh,
Wasn't I
we
just
might
like
have to cut
moaning?
this bit out, but
Wasn't I like really like moaning outside and shit? Can't remember.
oh yeah, I think it was a bit worse than that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
What did I say?
yeah, you just
It's
told us
scarred me
to
for life, Tom.
to something serious now. I think. Alright, subject selections. So we'll start off with Sol again. I think you've selected your subjects. What are you doing next year? I heard you're back into your
Yeah.
maths, doing really well.
I am into my maths, strangely. But what am I doing? I'm doing further 3 and 4 next year. English, obviously, methods 1 and 2, chemistry 1 and 2, biology 1 and 2, global empires.
Oh, Jesus.
Mate, that's like
And
7
then-
subjects.
I think that's 6.
Oh, right.
Maths, science, English, and then humanities. Yeah.
Aren't
Hey,
you
good
doing
luck
two
with
sciences?
global. That's all the work you're gonna be doing, mate.
Oh, cheers. We're global empires.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared.
Oh,
you
you'll be
should be.
fine, surely.
Jerry, remember
Tom's
that year
got
the
me
amount of work I did?
Oh, last year,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unit 1 and 2 is a shit ton, and 3 and 4 is.
Yeah. 3, 4 's more
Oh,
chill.
Tom, are you doing 3 and 4 now?
I'm doing 3 for global politics. So I did 1 and 2 last year.
So you do empires, then you do politics. Is that right, Tom?
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?
Oh, it's a really good subject. You just
Okay.
you see that you can't get behind, otherwise you're stuck.
Yeah.
Well, I think you'll be fine. I don't think.
So mate, the maths results you're getting, you can be fine.
I don't know if maths and humanities are that similar though. But
True.
yeah.
I don't think Miss M's teaching global next year. I don't know.
No, she
isn't
is.
she? Oh, is she?
Is? Oh, good.
I guess that's.
That was like the only reason I'm doing it.
Well, she gives a fair bit of.
Oh, no,
homework,
she's
but-
good.
Yeah, she's a goat. And what about you, Tom? What are you thinking of selecting tomorrow?
Oh, I'm still trying to have an argument with Buckingham, see if we can do 4 subjects. Not letting
That's a
me.
bit of a stretch, mate.
My goal is I'll do English like usual. Maths 1 and 2.
One and
Business
two.
and 3, 4.
Come
Or
on,
3, 4.
buddy.
I'm gonna use more mixture. And then I'll just do business and PE. Pretty straightforward.
Sounds good. How's
Mhm.
the argument going with Bucko? Is that
Not
Progress.
successful so far.
yeah?
He thinks I won't be engaged
Isn't he?
in school. Makes no
Oh,
sense.
Well, I think I'll be forced to do 5 tomorrow, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
we can't do much about it. Well, I want to do 5 because I've got like things lined up. English further. Actually might drop further. So English, media,
You might drop
business, extended investigations, which is VSV. Everyone get on that next year. I'm telling you, everyone get on that. Pick whatever thing you want to cover the whole year and do it. And I might do RMIT extension, Sol and Tom, which is where you pick 2 undergrad subjects in year 12, and then you do it, and it helps you like probably fast track your uni or take placement opportunities overseas or something. But we'll have to speak to the teachers tomorrow and see how that goes. But yeah,
Oh damn, that sounds cool.
How many subjects is that? 2?
no, that'd be 2 undergrads, but like that count as like your 5th or 6th subject. So
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Jez and Friends, we're going upwards and onwards. So we're aiming for celebrities. So pick one celebrity, both of you.
Myself.
Oh, come on, buddy.
No. If I was to choose one celebrity, I'd get Cam Turner on here, mate.
Cam Zerha. Oh, mate. I reckon I can get Trent Dumont maybe later on in the year. Zerha's he's a hot hitter, mate. So
It'd be fun to talk to, though.
true. What about you, Sol?
God, that's so hard. There's so many people I'd want.
You can name a few if you
Yeah.
want.
I reckon like an Olympic athlete would be cool because the Olympics have just been on. Someone like
Facts.
Bowl.
Peter Paul,
What was his
everyone
first
loves
name
it,
again?
mate. Peter.
Yeah, Peter Bowl, yeah. Peter Bowl. Because that'd be good. They could just talk about like their training plan and all that stuff. That'd be
Just
pretty
get some
pretty
junkie from the Olympics that didn't even qualify in the heats.
What?
Who?
Like get some like javelin throw or something.
Yeah.
what about
Oh.
Paddy Mills?
Paddy Mills.
Oh.
Oh, I think he's a bit. Aim for the stars. I might give him a DM after this. See how he goes. He's got his 300k followers. You never
Ooh.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Too.
Then I think a songwriter, like a musician, would be pretty cool. I don't know who you guys like, but the Teskey brothers. Have you heard of
You
them?
spoke about him last time, I think.
Yeah.
Are they like 2 people in a band or a few more?
There's 4 of them, but like
4
the
of
2
them, yeah.
brothers, are like one of them is a singer.
And
But,
they're locals, aren't
they're-
they?
Yeah, they're based in Melbourne, and also I think
Yeah,
Chris
wonderful,
Hemsworth is a big fan of them.
Chris
So if you could
Hemsworth,
go
mate.
the Teskey brothers, and then you could step it up to Chris Hemsworth.
So I could like get their contacts. Yeah, that'd be sick, mate. It sounds good. And speaking
Yeah.
of North Melbourne, we'll briefly touch on the great win we
Oh.
had against the Blues. So, Tom, mate, what's your takeaway
No.
from that game? Big Sue
gonna
last
say
week to
one
7
thing.
goals.
Carlton are the biggest freaking ass wipes I've ever seen in my life. Bro, they literally acquired the 2 best halfbacks in the year and they already had a good midfield. And where are they? Like 14th? What junkies, honestly.
That's true.
Oh.
So, mate.
I wish I could defend them, but I can't.
They're just choke artists.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like I can't even defend Carlton. They've been so disappointing.
Patrick Cripps is the biggest ass wipe of a player I've seen in my life.
No. Okay. Cripps is a legend, and he's not in the best form right now. But he commits every game and he puts in his best effort.
Mate, the
And
only
you know-
reason you like him is because you want to rail him.
Come on. That is funny. Tom, you'd rail Cam Zerha, so shut up.
Oh, of course, man. Who wouldn't? Look at him.
Carlton's got this review. What are your thoughts, Sol? Do you reckon Teague out straight away, like in the next week or so? That review's shocking.
I feel like they can blame the coach. Like the coach is a very easy person to blame. I don't think Teague is the best coach, but I wouldn't say it's all his fault.
It's the
The way
players,
Carl's been playing.
Players.
It's
or-
just
yeah.
it's yeah.
Players.
From me
I-
looking,
Sorry.
You go, Tom.
no, just from me looking in when it's a Carlton, just it doesn't seem like they're a unit. They don't play for each other. They just play for
Mhm.
themselves. The way I watch their games.
Yeah. Yeah, this year I was really hopeful, but
Bro, I projected you to be top 4 and you're down in the
Top four.
freaking
That was a
bottom
big call,
5.
mate. I remember start of this year we were
Damn.
talking about top 8, but obviously.
yeah.
Just looking at your list on paper, it's a really good list. But
Yeah,
when they
such
play,
a good.
they're just a bunch of asses that
Well,
play
we're
on
better
one
than us,
leg.
Tom. We're 18 from the ladder, so I don't know why we're talking. But...
Hey, no, they're not. We beat them by like 40 points.
Oh, true.
What
We
a
did.
list,
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
And we touched on the Olympics, so let's go with obviously I was eager on the track and field with Peter Bol winning many fans, coming fourth, leading the whole race pretty much, and Paddy Mills winning that elusive medal he's been looking for, carrying the Boomers, beating Slovenia in a bronze medal match, dropping 42. So what have been some of the, like your favorite highlights and sports you've liked to watch? Because I know skateboarding is like BMX, that was pretty crazy. So
Yeah.
talk us through that, boys.
I enjoyed watching the swimming.
Yeah.
That's probably our best sport. But also, I don't know if you guys watch this, but the canoe.
Oh,
Jess.
Jess Fox, yeah.
Yeah, Jess Fox. When she lost the kayak, I was so disappointed. But then in the canoe, she came back. I was so scared that I couldn't watch. I kept blocking my eyes.
You go.
And yeah, the whole family was around the TV when she won. It was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The
Did
two
you
main
see
events
that?
that I, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. What were you saying, Tom? The two.
Yeah, the two main events I love watching is I love the Campbell sisters because I've got like a direct relation to them.
Really? What? You didn't tell me.
Yeah,
this.
did you not know this?
Oh, you probably
My
did.
best,
How
my
they
best
related?
friend is their my mum's best friend is their auntie, so I've met them quite a few times and I'm close with their family.
Oh,
Damn.
that's cool. That's man.
So we always support them pretty highly. And I watch every game of the basketball, and I'm just in love with Matisse Thybulle. I'm in love with that man. I'm in love with that man.
Mate, Matisse is a very good player, but I don't know how he's got like the Aussie citizenship. Like, there's some debate about that. How does that all work?
I think he was born in Australia, so he's got dual citizenship, and he chose to play for Australia.
Oh, right. Enough said.
Good on him.
Good
He's
on
a
him
good player.
representing.
And my highlight from last night was when he dunked it from the free throw line. Oh my! 3
He's
seconds to
crazy
go. He
awesome.
jumps from the line. Oh my god, man! That man's just a beast. I'm telling you, he's going to tear up the NBA this year. He's going to tear up the NBA.
What about poor sportsmanship though? Did you boys see Luka Doncic from the other team? Like,
He's
star
a
NBA
big-
player, but he's the biggest sook ever. Like, complaining to the refs every single play. That's just disgraceful behaviour.
He got like 2 techs as well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I just didn't like the way Slovenia went about it. As soon as we got up by like 10-15, they just tried to draw fouls. And it was just really unfair. They weren't playing right. They weren't playing the game on its merits. Like, one thing I've always respected on the US is they've got the most talented list. They're always going to win. But they always play fairly. They don't play dirty. But
That's
Slovenia and Luka's just a fucking tosser. Simple as that. He's a tosser.
Yeah, that I agree with
know.
that. Yeah.
Some junkie can't even lead. Imagine leading Slovenia into the freaking bronze medal match and being the best NBA player in the world and not being able to freaking hit a three.
I know, yeah, and hitting air balls and stuff. Oh, that's shocking.
Yeah.
And just quickly, with the Winter Olympics coming up, I think February next year. So that's how many months? 6 months. So Sean White, 3-time snowboarding gold medalist. He was talking about how, like, when you're on top of a slope, you can actually play one song when you're about to like go down the slope. Oh fuck, my mic just fucking cut out. Anyway, what would that be for you both? One song. Might chuck it on the Spotify anchor finger.
That's rough. What did I pick? So like a motivational song.
Oh, it could be
Ooh.
anything. I think Sean White. What did he have? Oh, this mic is pissing me off. He had like I think one of the AC/DC songs up during his
I
run,
know which song I'm choosing.
and it
Sorry?
ruins the song. Gets,
Archer, yeah. Okay, hold up, baby, roll on. Can we let it?
Tommy Norman Sings is back.
Oh, yes. Bring it back.
Feel
Bring
better
it
when I'm
back.
not
He's a rapper now.
Okay, hold up, baby, roll on. Can we let it? Can we
Yeah.
smoke on? Can we pull up? Make clean hands see the cola. I feel better when I'm not sober. If there's really down, gotta stay focused. Every time I'm ready to see him float up. Fuck with his fire, ready to see him cold up. Pretty young and old. Pretty young and work that these hoes ain't shit. It gave me mine, it's the things I get. I still can't believe the things I get. I still can't believe they even leave like this. Since the times 30 seconds in my life, we didn't see right now is the highlight.
It's going on YouTube, folks.
It's
gonna go viral.
Like this on your story.
Fuck everybody else.
Everyone's gonna watch
Okay,
Still going,
Tom,
it's still
gotta
going.
bring back Tommy Norman Sings as Tommy Norman Rap.
I think it's revamped everybody.
Yeah.
In 1 week, we're gonna see Tommy Norman raps.
Yeah, Tommy Norman Rap. Go follow him on YouTube, everyone.
I feel better when I'm not sober. So, can you guess which artist this is?
Oh, I have no clue.
Okay, hold up. I can talk.
I have no clue.
The Kid Laroi, mate. Aussie sensation.
Ah, right. Yeah, I have absolutely no knowledge of rap at all.
Fair enough.
Now this
Chuck
is
us one of your songs, mate.
One of my songs?
Yeah. This is the song. Come on. Last
I
song.
don't know, maybe Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Do you know
I
that
think I
song?
might have heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have a cool riff or?
Yeah, at the start of it, it's pretty recognizable.
Yeah. What song is this now?
Tommy Norman Rap.
I've got no idea what this song is, so I can't really.
Me and my brother, we stay together, no other. We blowing up like a bubble, and we get over the brother.
Who's this by, mate?
That's my. That's by Rick. That's from 5. Me and my brother.
Alright.
Good song.
Interesting.
Hey, Tom.
Yo.
What do you think of this pitch? You bring back Tommy Norman Sings as Tommy Norman Raps.
Oh, 100%, mate. Watch out,
Yeah.
Mac Idol, mate. Bro, watch out for that Mac talent show this year.
Yeah.
There probably won't be one, mate.
there should be an online one. We should do that again.
Oh, of
That's
course.
true, yeah.
I'm gonna act like I'm like 4'1", like Lachlan. I'm gonna have my little stick. I'm gonna be doing backflips and shit.
Wait, who's Lachlan?
Oh, remember that the kid that won talent show by doing The Greatest Showman from a few years ago? He's like,
I
kid.
can't remember.
yeah. Some people doing
Yeah.
the talent show were just talentless, which is the problem. Anyway.
Whereas Tom,
Sounds like you're talking about
make a
me then.
music video. A rap video.
I'm done with that shit, bro.
No.
Well, you just made a comeback like 2 seconds ago, mate. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
entertain
That was
people
just a
during
short
lockdown.
preview of what's to
Tom,
come.
you have hundreds
Yeah,
of followers
exactly.
by the end of the week.
Yeah, you
I'm
got more
gonna-
than Jez and Friends.
One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow. You know, one thing I'm gonna do. Kid Laroi asked me to go on one of his tracks, so I'm gonna go on one of his tracks soon.
Oh,
Watch that,
Oh,
man.
Tommy,
Watch that.
got the
Watch that
headline
space.
deal.
Down on you, all the planes you through, good things we've been through. I'm standing right here talking to you. I know last. I know he hit the road and last. Somebody told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now you're standing
I'll
for
see you in
another
the
trade.
best
Hey, yeah, Jazz, yeah, right.
Everyone's doing
Tom,
karaoke.
that talent, man.
Yeah, man, I got amazing talent, don't I?
You should go on
Yeah.
The Voice next year, mate. 2022.
Yes.
No thanks.
Tommy Norman Raps on The Voice.
Can we briefly talk about when you applied for The Voice, Tom? I'm sure Sol and others want to hear about this.
I was like, everyone was like living about my singing. Everyone knew me in Victoria, man. I was getting thousands of views on my videos and everything.
Oh, big man.
And then I just decided I'm gonna be the next Australian star. And then I got an email saying I got rejected. That was kind of demoralizing. It's okay.
Never give up, man. Never give up.
It's okay. Never give
That's
up.
rough.
Yeah, he's made his comeback today, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys, we'll see
Tommy
more
Norman
of
rap.
Tommy Norman raps, yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
Alright, let's move on to the Ashes now. Upcoming, well, fingers crossed if COVID and all that we could possibly go, but what's the scoreline tips, boys? Both of yous.
I reckon we'll win.
Yeah,
By how
same.
much?
Comfortably. Because Jofra Archer's out as well, so that's a bit of a big end for
You know
them.
what? I'm tipping 5-0 sweep. What about you boys?
5-0.
I reckon 5-1.
Sorry?
Four.
4-1.
4-1, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon 4-1 as well.
Yeah, I'm probably pushing my luck.
Or like 4-1 and then draw maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it better be good weather in Melbourne. Unlike I think last year it was shocking. But,
Oh, yeah. It was ass.
and I reckon Will Pekolski's gonna fire.
Oh, big Will Bukowski, mate.
He
If
needs
his
to
concussions
break
are gone, hopefully he can make a century on like your
Yeah.
first test in Adelaide or something. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be sick. Alright, let's move on to the money segment. I'm sure other people have been looking forward to this. Hopefully we didn't take it all out before and waste all the funny stories, but surely you boys got a few funny stories to share since the last time we spoke. Chuck all your what am I saying? Chuck all your ammo into the pot.
Alright.
I reckon you gotta go first.
I got a few quick ones. I was at work one time. And you know the wicket was? Wasn't watching where I was going.
Wicked wings.
Slipped on a wicket and I hit my ass. All bruised. And then the other thing at work, you know the plastic, like the white plastic around the chips, Jess?
Oh yeah. You have to chuck in the liner solid. Oh, it's such a pain, man.
Yeah, and I slipped on.
Yeah.
Some of the boys, we always throw flour at each other, get a bit of the food fight going. It's a bit of fun. And one time I had a whole pot of gravy and I poured it on someone. That was pretty fun.
You're joking, mate. Was it hot gravy or
It was kind of
Oh, I swear if it was hot, you would have gotten trouble and shit. It would have burnt on fire, mate.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then I can't really think. The main funny story that actually, this is pretty funny. The other week, at a game of footy, we were stuffing this team by about 60 points. I chased down a kid, fully chased him down, and he got up, and it was 20 metres out, tried to kick it, and you know when you do those tackles and they just fall and they miss the ball when they're trying to kick it?
Oh, yeah.
Did one of those, and he cried, and he got up and called me a fucking fat fuck and got reported for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, mate.
I'm pretty quick. Can't outrun me.
Oh.
So he cried and called you a fat fucking and oh mate, 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah,
though.
no, he probably deserved it.
Yeah, no more body shaming these days. So it's gonna be cracking down on that. What about yourself, Sol? Got a few? Bring it out.
Well, going back to Animal Farm.
Yeah.
How I said we used to hang out down at the thing. So there are a few of us. I don't think you were there, Jez, but it was Luke Vella and Maya Briggs, and then Maya. We were hanging out on the pier thing, and there's
Is that the weed smelling place?
Sol got on the piss, bro.
Anyway, there's this deck thing, and there's a drop down to the river, and we were all just sitting there, and then all of a sudden Maya starts to fall into the river,
Did you fall in?
off the edge, and then Luke Vella does this hero dive and catches Maya. It's
far out, man.
Oh, yeah, it was so good. And then actually, Maya again was spitting on this bar.
Yeah.
And then we're all telling her to stop because she almost fell into the river. And then she drops her phone and we go and get it out and it's just completely destroyed.
Oh, damn.
Oh, funny story. I remember one that after me and Jerry went to the fish and chip shop.
Did you go to that
after-
fish and chip shop, Sol, at all? Nah, probably not.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was called Conway's.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Tom?
I remember I remember I bought there for lunch one day and I dropped all my food and I cried. That's what I remember.
Oh,
Oh man.
no, that's some good times, man.
And one fat funny one that I always get shit for is that that's probably my biggest regret. Tommy Norman sings, and that first video, everyone gives me shit because I had a guitar and it was just there for props. So I wasn't playing it.
I think I'm better than you at guitar, Tom. The way you were playing those strings, oh.
Mate, I did guitar for a year. I was only there, and I pissed off the teacher so much he wanted to kill me.
Speaking of
My
guitars,
fingers
Tom.
were too fat to put on the strings.
What guitar do you have, Tom? You might have to, give me that guitar.
Oh, mate, it's right here.
Oh.
Oh, you wanna?
Wait, yeah, Tom.
Get it out?
Tom, open it up. Open it up.
Let's see what I remember. I used to be a whack guitar player.
Tom, play Seven Nation Army for us.
Oh yes.
I bet he can't do that.
Still got the cap on. Yes. Oh, you know on rap.
Yeah. Baby, hold up, baby, roll one. Can we smoke one? Can we pour up? Mix the Hennessy.
Tom,
with the
give me that
cola.
capo when I next see you, mate.
When I'm not rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Tommy. What's the brand of the guitar?
I'm sure it's a Yamaha.
Yamaha? Oh, nice.
It's a Emma phone.
We might all have to get the guitar going. I think I've got mine right here.
Oh,
Bit of a pain getting out though.
Mate.
did I go get mine?
Do you have yours? Might as well get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, all good, mate.
Down my hands pressed to your cheeks.
Tom, I've got a classic, mate. Got a classic.
Playground. I have loved you since you were 18.
Alright, here's
Long
yourself,
before we both saw the same thing. To be loved and to be in
Oh
love.
shit.
All I can do is to say that these arms were made for holding you. Oh. When we were 18.
Oh, that's enough of me doing
Can't
Love
cut this
Yourself.
section, Jerry.
Yeah, I know, we
there's
can't, mate. We
just a
can't.
tune.
Ah, give us Wonderwall, mate. You know me, I love Wonderwall.
Alright. I had a pick somewhere.
I'm just gonna prepare my performance.
Mate, Soul's like the... Oh, Tom can cover Wonderwall. I reckon Tom's... Oh, do you know the lyrics, Tom?
Oh. No, I don't know the words for the whole song, though. That's the problem.
I'm gonna.
just
I'm
got
gonna.
the intro.
So-
maybe.
I gotta actually properly learn it. Alright, are you ready?
I'm not gonna cover this, but yeah, here's Soul, everyone. Come on, Tom. Come on, mate.
No, I'm making my own song. I'm getting my performance ready.
2 days gonna be the day when I
Yeah,
fall
good day,
back to
hey.
you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we had to walk the winding.
Trying to
roads.
find a song, bro.
Trying to find
That's a
song.
banger.
What do I have for everyone? I've got
Yeah, I've got my song.
Oh, no.
levels.
I've got
You
my
want me to
song.
play
Here we
levels
go.
on guitar?
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go first, Tom. Come on, mate. Levels.
Nah,
levels.
bro. I'm the star here, not you.
Oh, come on, buddy. All right.
We're ready?
Go. Yeah.
These ashes came from flames. And if you read like these embers, If we just burn out again, we should try. We should try. Someday I know we're gonna be again, just like we did when we were younger. Someday I know we're gonna be again like a drum.
Oh man.
Done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Alright. I'll finish us off with Levels, alright? By Avicii.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
And then he plays it. It's a party tonight, boys. It's a party.
Hey,
Yep.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah,
3.
when we're out of lockdown, we'll have to have a jam sometime.
Yeah, have to, mate. Get Tom involved as well with the one
Yeah.
spin wonder. Oh.
Wait, Tom, can- surely you can play Smoke on the Water.
What's that?
Which one's that?
Oh, it's this one.
Oh shit! I can't even play it.
Oh, it's just on the one string.
Smoke on the water, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, good stuff. Do you have any cool riffs you can play, Sol, while you're at it?
Any cool riff?
Yeah.
Well, I was learning this blues one
Are we gonna be Rebel Wilson?
recently, and I'm like this.
That's as
Gary,
best
drop the
riff
mic,
as
drop the mic,
I could ever.
drop the
Yeah,
mic.
drop the mic, mate.
No,
I don't
Jez, you
think
can let
me or
everyone
Tom
play.
could get on that level, mate. A lot of effort
Yeah,
required, I reckon.
Oh, what's the next
Oh,
question?
Alright, let's get into the next question. Enough of the music.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
Yeah,
exposed
put the
after
guitar
this,
away.
guys. Alright, so for book week, introduce yourself. If you could pick one book that has changed your life from childhood or recently, what would that be and why?
Ooh.
Maybe start off with Tom. So, say your year level and what book has changed your life from childhood to recently, and why?
Yeah, so right now, I'm year 11, and I've been reading my Jack Doyle's recent autobiography recently, and that book is seriously changing me. It's
Yeah.
proving to show how grateful you need to be for certain things, and you can never take advantage of some situations, and you always got to make the most of everything. Otherwise, you're going to live to regret it, and that shows in the way you handle yourself with mental health and everything, and having to seek help, because that's something Majak didn't, and that's something he regrets. And that's something that changed his life as well, for the good and for the bad. So I'm really learning from the way he coped with those scenarios and how he makes and how nice he is and kind he is as a person. So that's really changing me at the moment.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Gotta give that a read as well. Maybe chuck us a book when you're done. But yeah, like personally, I've had like mental health struggles in the past, as Tom or Sol will probably know. But like you gotta reach out pretty much if you've got like issues, because like if you just let it slide, it's gonna like kill you in the long run, pretty much. So don't be afraid to reach out if you're struggling in isolation. And we'll be happy to help you out. What about yourself, Sol?
Oh, well, I'm in year 10. I can't think of any books that have really changed me. Which is probably a bit sad. I think I read mostly fiction these days.
Yeah,
But
that's completely fine as well.
yeah, I think non-fiction books definitely have their place as well, though. What have I read? I read a couple of good books that I read. The Hate You Give. Have you guys read that one?
No, I have to get on that. What is it about?
It's fiction, but it's based on the stuff that was happening over in America with Black Lives Matter and police brutality and stuff. So it felt very real, and it really gives an insight into how it feels to be for the police to sort of be against you. And yeah, that was really good. And it's really good at giving you a different perspective and everything.
For sure. And my book would be the Gratitude, Empathy, Mindfulness book, or the one written by Hugh Van Cuylenberg. Yeah, it's just talking about like like as I said, doing gems every day, gratitude, empathy, mindfulness. It's really important because it helps you in the long run, as I said earlier, but like with your mental health, being in the present, not worrying about the future or the past. And it talks about like his experiences with his sister, who unfortunately suffered from an eating disorder. A great read, and highly recommend. So I'll probably get you boys on that after lockdown. But no, it's good. These books, fiction or non-fiction, that makes an impact in the world. 100%.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with after high school. So, admitting COVID, let's say 2023 for Tom and I, but 2024 for Sol. But let's say if we were going on a trip like schoolies or something, on maybe outside of Australia, what country would you be booking a plane ticket to, and why?
Italy.
Italy.
Italy for me. Yeah.
So, all right, boys, we're booking a trip Italy 2024. I can speak a bit of Italian, so does Tom. I think we've got you covered, so easy peasy.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sounds good. So this new segment, I'm sure you've heard it, called Quick Hands. 5 quick questions. So, Sol and Tom, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, same. English or maths?
Maths.
Maths. I would have said English a year ago, but maths.
English. I love maths, but not at the moment. Favorite subject, boys?
Politics.
Shut
up, Sol. Just playing maths.
Is it maths, Sol, or do you have another one?
I don't want to say this because I don't want to jinx it, but maybe math methods.
Methods. Alright, we'll put you to the mic now. Like, if it goes right, it goes right. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Anyway, for me, probably PE.
Yours is PE, shut up. Yeah.
Have to, man. It's my nuffy. Anyway,
favorite place to visit in Melbourne?
Oh, Culture Kings.
Culture Kings, what? Come on, Tom, mate. It's locked out.
Actually, no. My favourite place is the North Melbourne Footy Ground. Yeah.
Facts.
What about you, Sol?
I have to say Princess
Park. Yeah, I called it.
And it's also just a great park to go running and stuff. Park runs on Saturday mornings. Hopefully I can get back to that soon. Yeah, the Princess Park is great.
My favourite place is Melbourne Uni Athletics Track, because that's where I do my magic, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, for 2 locations you guys suggested, brilliant as well. I go on my easy runs at Arden Street and keep the footy there. And me and Sol set PBs day and night at Princess Park, so yeah. Anyway, last question for 5 quick hands. Are you guys morning or night person?
Morning.
Morning, really?
Yeah.
Morning.
So? Morning as well.
Oh,
I don't know. You boys love your sleep-ins. I know you do.
Me?
Yeah, Tom, mate. Your mum exposed you one time saying, you missed his alarm and woke up at 7 o'clock or something like that. I don't know. I'd say probably, if you win your morning, you win your day. So that's my quote.
Yeah,
trying to wake up early. So yeah, boys, same here. We'll quickly fire through. So I can't remember, but some famous person said this. So a person who doesn't experience a part-time job a side hustle during high school hasn't had a full education. I personally agree with this because if you don't have work experience, how are you gonna like get through in life? What about your thoughts, boys?
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I agree. I reckon it's invaluable the stuff that you learn when you're actually in a workplace as compared to at school, because nothing can really compare to the real thing. Even just like doing your tax return and all of that stuff is just
Yeah.
really useful for the future.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Tom, can you talk me through your shitty customer experiences you've had so far at KFC?
Oh my god, some people dig my in, bro. Oh my god, there's
Is
so
it as
many
bad as
rude.
Sundus's? Did you hear hers? She got like chips thrown at her, like full on. That's
I
crazy.
I remember it wasn't one night on a Monday. It was like 9:45, just before we were about to close. We had a drunk bloke come through our drive-through and just keep abusing us.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't give him food because we didn't have it. And he ended up throwing it to a wine bottle at our window. So
Fucking hell.
that was pretty bad. We had to call the police and everything and do it full on. So that was pretty full on.
Did you have to like
Damn.
hide behind the counter and shit, or how did?
No. It was through the drive-through. We through the
Oh,
drive-through.
right, yeah.
It wasn't too bad, but we had to go lock. We basically put the whole store into lockdown. So that was actually pretty scary. What about you, Jez?
Oh, mate, KFC has its experiences, but this one I was cleaning, restaurant, so like the outside like bit where customers sit down. So I was having a shit night, emptying all the rubbish bins and all that. You have to like chuck 6 layers on the thing. It's bullshit. But anyway, I thought this drink was empty. It was like quarter left, so obviously you do the right thing. You clean up restaurant. You fucking chuck it out. And then this spud was fucking trying to get extra chips at the front anyway, being like a dickhead. So I didn't even know that, but I threw his drink out and he came at me and he's like, "Oi, where's my drink?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." He's like, "Oh, you threw my drink out," and I was playing dumb and all that, just to fuck with him, because might as well. And then he went up to the counter. He's like, "Oi, this guy threw my drink out and stuff." And then the manager's like, "Oh, did you do it?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm not sure." And the manager backed me up and was like, "Oh, we didn't throw your drink out," and it was hilarious. And he got like fired up and all that. But we ended up, just giving him the extra drink. But it's funny how just to piss customers because they're pissing you off. But, yeah, you go.
I remember one time, this was so bad what I did, but I was I was really annoyed at a customer. So what I did is they wanted the extra supercharged sauce, and they kept saying it, which is the spicy sauce. And I ended up filling the whole burger with supercharged sauce.
That sounds like a rough job.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes you get a few lows, but otherwise it's pretty chill.
True. What about you, Sol? Talk us through your side hustle. Isn't it pretty cool what you're doing?
Yeah, it's a bit different to what most people would have. In the lockdowns, especially the big ones that we had last year, I was employed by my primary school to film like English educational videos for the students.
Yeah.
So I'd film them and then I'd go home and I'd edit them, which was a great experience for me because I learned how to use the software Premiere Pro, which is a great lifestyle.
I love that.
And then I'd send them off and then upload them to Classroom for the kids. So yeah, that's been a really good experience. Definitely.
Pretty good pay as well. I suspect better than KFC, isn't it?
Yeah. The problem is though, now I can't really go back. Like, if I'm getting $15 an hour, I'll just quit. It's like, yeah, it's not.
Oh, mate. I think Tom has COVID as well. That sneeze suggested COVID.
What's the next question?
Yeah, so lastly, if you can compare yourself to one animal, because we're speaking about Animal Farm, what would that one animal be, and can you explain why?
I'd say a lion, because lions never give up on their prey, and I never give up on anything that I want to put my mind to. And I'm also pretty fierce when it comes on the football field.
Facts,
Yep.
100%. What about yourself, Sol?
Oh, that's tough.
You're a chicken.
A chicken.
A cheetah.
Cheetah.
I was a chicken in Animal Farm, actually.
Yeah,
We were
no.
all chickens, weren't we?
Yeah,
No, I was a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Tom was the dog, and then he took us and executed us.
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
Yeah. Compare myself to an animal. I reckon I'd say, like, I don't know, an otter or something.
Oh,
That's
you
really
look
rad.
like one.
But
Do you have a reason why?
Because he looks like one, Jared.
yeah, I like swim.
I don't know about myself. Do you boys have one for me? Pick an
I reckon you're
animal.
a cheetah,
A
honestly.
cheetah.
Or an ostrich.
Oh, how do you get an ostrich, mate?
That's so random.
It's probably the way I run. Like the way I run, it does the job, but it's
a
like
chicken sometimes.
yeah, exactly. But, an ostrich is quicker, so you know. I guess my animal is an ostrich because the way I run is unconventional. I'd say.
You know, if you're really successful, you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
it might become a running style. People will try to.
Yeah, maybe.
Jared, you're going to be the next Peter Bowl, mate.
Yeah.
I'm aiming more for 1500, mate. Stewie McSwain.
Yeah.
He chokes, bro.
Yeah, but well, both of them did kind of. So, yeah. Anyway, what's next for you both in 2021? Like, obviously nearing the end of the year. Like, who knows with COVID and stuff? So, top 3 goals and choose them wisely.
Sol can go first on this one.
Goals. Okay. Well, as you probably saw, I'm very into my music, so at the moment I'm trying to practice guitar every day.
How's that going?
Well, when school's on, it's actually better. So like not in lockdown, because I'll wake up at 6:15 and get in a half an hour practice every morning.
Yeah.
But now my my discipline is just done so much in lockdowns. I basically sleep until 8 o'clock, and then I have no time.
Mate, I don't get up till 8:57. So
Oh, you boys saying you're morning people. Oh, that is disgraceful.
Gary, I can't go out, mate. What's the point?
I am a morning person when I'm actually going to school, but not.
True.
Yeah, so practice guitar every day. I can't run at the moment, but I want to keep my fitness up. So
The core workouts, I've seen those. You need to send me your plan. I need to get that going as
Yeah.
well.
yeah, I've got this little notebook. This is actually really useful that I write down all my workouts and goals and stuff in, and then I do like a little checkbox and I tick it off once it's done.
It's crazy.
So I'd say work out or like do something active at least 4 times a week. And I really want to focus on my classes and
Perfect.
study and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good 3 goals, mate. What about yourself, Tom? Thought of a few?
Oh, my main one is just probably going into next year is to probably make it 18-1s.
Oh, big goal, mate. Me and
Yeah,
Sol
I
might
can
play
do that.
18-2s for fun.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd love to do that. Second one is just make sure I do well in school and just make sure I get what I need. Get into degrees and everything I want to do.
What do you need again? Just quickly.
I need a 92.
92. What are you looking to go into?
A double degree in global politics and law.
Damn. At
At
what?
Big
Yeah.
goal, mate.
So that's
What
a
were you
big
lost?
one. Oh, that's 2, Joe. One more.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I can't. No wonder you're failing maths. Another story.
Getting higher sax scores than you, mate. I'll not be talking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk. My last one would just be to make sure once high school's done is I continue all the relationships I have, make sure I don't lose them. Like Jerry's different, he's my brother, that's different. But like everyone else, I know, and just not losing that type of connection with them, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
No, that's really good, mate. And personally for me, I might have to get into the guitar, so I'll print out all the basic chords, stick it up. I have to do that and make myself accountable. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m, get up, do a core workout, which I've planned. See how that goes. But every day, wake up 6 a.m, don't care. Gotta get the training back up, even though I can't run. So it's gotta be the core workouts. And my third goal is get the motivation project up and running with Sol, Billy, and Maz. I'm gonna speak to Kate Wednesday, maybe try and do something Thursday. I don't know. Or we'll see how we go. But as long as we get something. Oh, it's like these key principles: bold, enthusiasm, self-belief, and target. And we're trying to motivate people to do better. Because, as you know, we do pretty well, mainly because of motivation, I reckon, as well. Even you, Tom. So we'll see how that goes. And we're gonna aim at kids who are more, want to be like us, who are motivated and are struggling at the moment. So yeah, that's my top 3.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words, boys? You want to add any shout outs, any last messages? Feel free to add them. No?
I guess I could just say, with all these lockdowns, it's a bit demoralizing. Just maybe remember that you don't have to be as productive as you normally are, and try to get some fresh air and time away from the screen.
That's true. My screen time is really shit. It went up from like 2 hours 30 per day to like 6 hours.
It's sus what mine is. I actually want to know now.
Yes.
Let's all have a quick look just before we end.
Mine isn't too bad, actually.
What is it, Tom?
Mine's 6 hours and 28
It's not too bad.
I want to see all the apps on there. Jesus.
Mine's 6 hours and I think it's bad. Usually 3, so I've doubled it.
Where's my phone?
Damn, I spend an hour and 30 minutes on Snapchat each day.
Fuck, what about me?
And 53 minutes on TikTok.
I spent 2 hours and 42 minutes on Instagram.
Only last week I've spent 4 hours on freaking Jerry, you're just DMing people, mate.
Well, trying to get people on pretty much.
Yeah, well, that's respectable. Some screen time is like not bad, actually.
I might delete Snap. It's not good, man. Even though it's half an hour, I feel it's pointless snapping people. Like, I'll give it a few more months and then I'm done, man. Sorry, Tommy, no more 365 streak or whatever.
Oh.
What's your screen time, Sol? Is it as bad as yours?
Just before it's disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But to be honest, my screen time on my computer would be worse than my phone.
Facts.
It'd probably be like at least an hour of Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everyone probably averages 6 hours per day on their laptops anyway because of their learning. Plus the phone, that's 12 hours for me. Oh, fuck.
But I guess you're on both of them at the same time sometime.
True.
If you think about it.
Well, that's pretty much it, guys. So pretty much for those in lockdown, I hope you enjoy episode 50, which will be released like next week anyway. But like everyone stay safe, do the right thing. There'll be, I fucking know this, but there'll be half our school probably breaking the rules. As long as we're doing the right thing, that's all that matters, and that's all in our control. But if you're in trouble, having difficulties, reach out. Feel free to do that. Also, take some time for yourself. Maybe don't wake up at 6 a.m. like me, because some people say I'm crazy for doing that. But Sol and Tom, as always, a pleasure to chat, and hopefully we reunite for episode 150 episodes time. Appreciate it, lads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some goat stuff.